Matt!
Hi.
Andrew?
Yeah, that's me too.
It's Jordan. Hi, Jordan.
Hello.
Back again.
For this, I don't know.
It's probably like the 8th time. I don't know. You ready to play some Street Fighter?
I can Street Fight.
Okay, well then hold your horses, because first I gotta go through some of this single player stuff here. This is Street Fighter 5!
I'm excited.
It's a hotly anticipated...
There's been 4?
There's been way more than 4. There's like...
Okay.
2 Turbo, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo Alpha, like
What's the
Street
difference?
Fighter 3. They all have minor changes to the... Yeah, there's like, they add new characters here and there. I'm never gonna be the guy who knows the...
When's the last time a game came out in a
A
series?
numbered-ass game? Like, like Street Fighter proper?
Yeah.
Street Fighter 4 was like 2008, let's say. So it's been a good long time, but since then they've done like Super Street Fighter 4, Super Street Fighter 4 Ultra, Super Street Fighter 4 Ultra Complete Edition. It's insane! Capcom is crazy! But they're finally here with the PS4 exclusive, Street Fighter 5, and I'm gonna walk you through some of this. Some of this...
How do you play?
You punch guys, you kick guys. Some people have special moves, there's critical arts, and there's V-triggers. Some of this stuff... The way that Capcom develops their fighting games still, in this day and age, seems fucking crazy to me. People really give a shit about Street Fighter, and I get it. I like Street Fighter a whole lot. I'm never going to be the guy that's going to know the intricacies of certain fighters and everything like that, but some of this stuff just seems kind of bare bones to me. Like, you got Versus, you got Survival, you got Story.
Who's that guy?
Who's what? That guy?
That guy.
That's like the butler of one of the new characters,
Oh,
I think.
okay.
So let's go into the story mode really quickly so I can show you. I'll show you one of the ones that I have not completed yet. So each character on the roster has their own story. Let's be M. Bison.
Yeah.
That stands for Mike Bison, and they shortened it to M because they didn't want any litigious issues with Mike Tyson, who was big at the time of Street Fighter's release originally. So we'll play as... God, who's that? Julio?
Julio.
No, it's, in the movie, it's played by,
Which movie?
the Street Fighter movie.
Oh god, I don't remember.
Like, something Julia, isn't it?
Raul?
Raul.
Yeah, okay.
So, his last role.
Yeah.
The video game character, Mike Bison. There's supposed to be voice acting here, I don't know why there isn't. Maybe it's coming in the other earbud and I just can't hear it.
I'm not hearing.
You're not hearing any voices?
Well, wait. No, I'm not hearing any.
Alright, well maybe I'll fix that. Maybe it won't get fixed at all.
Charlie Nash, who's that?
That's Nash over there.
Okay.
So this is, yeah, the PS4.
I'm hearing some wicked
There's
dubs,
there's tons of, whatever, you can skip all this. Every character has, like, their own little story thing, and then you get in here, and it's time to street fight.
A lot of dubs.
You can at least hear the punches and the kicks, so... The actual fighting just feels like Street Fighter. You got light, medium, heavy attacks. You can combo those together and make those hot moves. What they've added in this game is... See those two bars at the bottom there? That's my critical art and my V-trigger. If I press both right bumpers here, I'll activate my V-trigger. It's kind of different for everybody. Most of them seem to be like a power-up type thing. They're a little bit stronger while that's going down, that sort of thing. That's my critical art. That's like your flashy special move type deal. They all look really good. Like, the game is a real looker. Yeah, I have a friend, we have a mutual friend, actually, who thinks the sheep in the middle there looks like a worm, and he is fucking wrong. It clearly looks like sheep.
Well, how much like a worm?
He said it looks exactly like a worm.
Not exactly like, it has worm-like qualities to it.
And then it's kind of, like, tubular, yes, absolutely.
Twitching a bit, too.
Yeah. So I'm going to skip these because there's obviously no voices during those cutscenes, which is crazy. There usually is. The voice acting is, like, kind of not great, so you're not...
makes sense.
Yeah, not missing one. It's a Capcom localized PS4 game.
Are there a lot of people invested in the story?
Yeah, there's like animes and stuff about this story, and it's never been like great. But
Who is that guy?
That's Fong. He's one of my underlings. He can poison you if he touches you. You hear a lot of clacking during this.
Looks like an Elastic Man.
He's not elastic. There is an Elastic Man in this game. His name is Dulcium. He's a racially sensitive portrayal of an Indian man who uses yoga to fight.
Yeah.
He breathes fire out of his belly. Yeah, like, this is one of those games that I'll probably get a little quiet while I'm actually playing the thing, and then we'll get into a couple bouts ourselves here. It's probably won't be a super long video. Because, you know, if you like Street Fighter and you're invested in the series at this point, fucking of course you're going to get Street Fighter 5, because it's the next Street Fighter game, right? So there's no point in you not getting it, just buy the game. It's a full-price game, though, and kind of my problem with these games is you look at something like Mortal Kombat, which is, like, just out the ass with features. Like, there's the whole story mode, there's a bunch of other, like, different little modes you can go into. Like, all the unlockables, like the whole crypt thing. I have my problems with Mortal Kombat X, but there's, like, so much more fully featured than this thing. And that's kind of, everyone's story is about that long. Which, on one hand, I'm super cool with, because I don't want to go through, like, this whole long, like, the story for,
Oh, I recognize one.
Who?
Zangief?
Zangief? Yeah,
okay.
he's the Russian bear wrestler.
Yeah, I remember him.
The portrayals of certain races, and it borders on cartoonish a lot of the time. Oh yeah, there's Dalsim down there. That's your yoga man.
Is there a German one? I see Rashid. He's doing great over there.
I think there is a German one somewhere. It's Bison. I don't remember.
It might be.
There's probably a German one. So there's that. You can also go into the tutorial, like learn the different mechanics of the game, which pretty much the new ones are the V trigger. There's one, every character's got a special move, and I'll get into that here. I'll jump into the survival really quickly, because this is actually kind of fun. I'll do my, let's do normal, because I am a baby. I already did it with Vega, so who do you want me to play as?
Birdie.
I hate Birdie.
Yeah,
I'm terrible as Birdie. Birdie's a fat dude.
Seems
I get enough of that in my own life.
Is he using a chain? It looks
He's
like
using a chain, yeah.
Okay.
He's using Kratos' whip.
Okay. How'd he get that?
He ate Kratos.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
A man named Birdie?
Yeah, you would see it. He's a very fat individual. He is...
I don't think he's quick enough to eat anyone.
He's pretty fast, actually. He's faster than you'd think. A lot of butts and boobs in this game, too. Like, more so than previous Street Fighters, than what I'm remembering, anyway.
Some wide hips.
Some childbearing hips. Specifically from Birdie here. Come on, get some. I like playing Street Fighter a lot. I think I've say this like 4 more times today, but I'm not great at these games. This is kind of the game where I'll pick one character and maybe get good at that character, and as opposed to Mortal Kombat where I want to like find out all the wacky things that all those characters can do. Stomping on her dead body. Survival mode in this one's kind of weird though, so it's like a traditional survival mode. You just keep going. You go until you die.
Time ends.
It's not even time. It's like, see how I'm not getting health back up there? But in between, you can sacrifice some of your score to get your health back, or you can give yourself like a full critical gauge at the bottom, or you can get your V gauge boost up. You can, you withstand more, so you don't get stunned as quickly. You're stronger, etc., etc. So it's kind of a gamble. I always just go to 0 because I don't want to spend any of that stuff. Look at that lady. Yeah! She's a buxom lass.
It looks like they just attached 2 kneecaps to her chest.
It's true, it does! There's some... okay, so here's the other thing I was going to talk about. Sorry, I'm trying to remember everything while I'm fighting this lady. If you press triangle circle in the default setting, every character has, like, a character-specific move. Some characters, I think Ryu, he does, like, a counter thing. Birdie here, because he's a big fatso, eats a burger. Mm-hmm. And then you gain some of your V-trigger down there, which you can then use to punch ladies better, I guess. There's elephants in the background. The environments, like the maps, look really nice. The characters look really good. Some like strangely good hair physics in this game. You'll notice if I play as Ken, or if one of us plays as Ken at some point, he's got some long ass hair, and it's like a weird amount of detail has been focused on making sure his hair drapes over his shoulder appropriately, in a way that I kind of appreciate. So,
is there a lot of difference in the fights, like the fight styles?
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where you can... Oh no! Birdie on Birdie mirror match! Butt scratching in tandem. There is. Like, that's the stuff where, like, people who are really good at Street Fighter, like, they can break that stuff down, and, like let's say Zangief is like a grappler, so he's gonna do, like, a lot of like, grabs, throws, that sort of thing. Birdie here is more of a, like, he's kind of slow-moving. He's faster than I remember the last fat guy being, but he's more a heavy hitter. Some characters are more special focused, like more projectiles, like Ryu's throwing his Hadoukens and stuff like that. So, but again, also kind of talking out of my ass because the last Street Fighter I got really into was like 2 on the Super Nintendo. Mm-hmm. I've just always liked getting in here and punching guys in the face. When you can, there he is. Yeah, see his hair? That's not his long hair though. His long hair costume is different. And that's, costume stuff seems to be where Capcom is going to kind of get theirs in terms of microtransactions and DLC and stuff. It's a full-price game, exclusive to PS4 PC right now, but it seems like they're going to be selling character packs, costume packs, that sort of thing, which is kind of what Capcom's been doing lately. Like that Resident Evil 0 game I've been playing, you can buy weird cowboy outfits for the girl in that game. It's like, why?
Have you?
No, absolutely not.
Will you for this game?
No, I'm kind of against, like, I don't care what the characters really look like if I'm playing the game. I'd be more open to buying new characters that actually, like, play differently. It's the same reason I'll buy a green woolly Yoshi amiibo and no other colors.
You should get a blue one now.
I might get a blue one. I don't know.
And a pink one.
Yeah, well, there are 3, so
yeah,
I can't just have 2.
Set.
Here he comes.
Yeah, this is great.
With the power of yoga, you can have stretchy limbs.
And 3 skulls?
Yeah, it's
Some
3
chest skulls?
It's three people that he killed peacefully with yoga. Do you think if I did yoga enough, I could stretch out like that and also breathe fire on people?
Yep.
Could I teleport?
How that works.
I remember. Yeah, that's what Kurt Cobain was singing about the whole time. I remember, and thinking back on it now, it's kind of stupid because I always thought that Dalsim was kind of the weird outlier because everyone was just dudes. And this guy's just got crazy stretchy limbs, but no, also there was a green guy who was electric, and dudes shooting fireballs out of their hand. So I was just dumb.
The weird one is the guy with the stretchy limbs.
Yeah!
Everyone else is
there was a fat sumo wrestler with the most perfect abs who, like, punched really fast. If anyone watches this video, they're gonna be so mad about my, like, lack of knowledge. And just, like, talking on my ass on the Street Fighter series, and also, like, zero dialogue coming out of this. But take my word for it, the voice acting, the actual, like, character dialogue that comes out while they're fighting, not bad. Like, the character voices there fit.
I think I can hear that.
Yeah, that you can. It's the weird PS4 problem where it's, like, not meshing. It doesn't want to be, it's like trying to put out, surround when I've got it to stereo right now for the recording, so that's a problem I still have to figure out. Working on it.
These backgrounds are odd.
They're odd, but they're, like, really detailed.
Yeah.
There's one that's kind of great because you're in, like, the Shadaloo, the evil organization is called Shadaloo. Mm-hmm. You're in the Shadaloo base.
I remember that from things.
Yeah.
The podcast.
Yeah. How did this get made?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great podcast if you go out and seek out the Street Fighter How Did This Get Made podcast. There you go, Earwolf. That plug's for free right there.
They need it.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, so you're in the Shadaloo base, and there's just like a space astronaut like running around in the background being chased by a ninja, and then a wizard is like fighting a different ninja inexplicably.
I like how in this one the kid keeps falling over every time you hit the ground.
Yeah, that's. I like it though. I like the multi-tiered, like there's stuff going on all planes back there. I really thought you'd be fighting by now, but I'm doing too well at punching these men on the normal difficulty. There's Cammy. She's wearing a traditional. So yeah, see the hair there? I think it looks good. She's wearing a government-issued military uniform. Yeah. I swear to God, every time a new Street Fighter comes out, it's like, how much closer to the realm of awful camel toe can we put this character in? Like, fighting games are not often like the characters aren't wearing the most sensible clothing, but some of this is like, come on, you're gonna fight like that? What are you doing? Her legs are too powerful. They can't be contained by like military officers' pants. Well, she got me. All right, well now it's your turn. It's your turn to join the fray.
All right, this is gonna go great.
This is gonna go really well. I've been playing this game for a while,
but
you know what? I played with a couple people earlier and got my butt handed to me. So I just generally can't handle being button mashed at. So
that's my specialty.
Yeah, you're gonna come in hot.
Like a quick lady and
a quick lady. But yeah, that's kind of it. You got like. For right now, I'm not connected to the internet right now. Once I am, this will open up like the casual match, rank match. I'm going to do a stream later today, probably, and go online, maybe fight some people on there. So if people want to seek that, it'll be on twitch.tv/CapMagus, and then fight me on there. But yeah, this is kind of what you get right now for the MSRP of, in Canada anyway, $80.
Wow.
Which is like, I get it, people want their Street Fighter,
yeah,
but it's
that's quite a bit.
It's quite a bit for, like... And Capcom's been putting out, like, you want a Street Fight, you get Street Fight, and that's it. And they're not even, like, the word is they're not launching it with their actual story mode. Like, these character stories aren't the actual story mode, from my understanding. Like, they're supposed
to... more?
No, they're supposed to be, like, a Mortal Kombat, I guess, style, like, overarching story mode that's just not in here.
Okay.
And it's coming later, which is weird.
Okay, yeah, that's a bit odd.
It's a weird way to do it, but, I mean, you want to get your game out in February ahead of, like, all these other, like, big games, so... Sure. I can also have that wrong. I don't know what the, Oh, nope, that's not what I want. I don't know what the more recent word has been, but that's kind of what I heard, weeks leading up to this, so. Whatever, man. You want to play Street Fighter, this is the only way you can do it on this generation of consoles.
And I
do. You were just saying. Earlier today, you were like...
I've been talking about it for months.
You were like, can I Street Fight? And I was like, well, yeah, sure. I've been doing pretty good with Vega, actually. So, I kind of like this game, they're really leaning into the silliness of Street Fighter, which I appreciate. Because you see when I select the character, I don't know if it'll do it here. Oh, you can choose colors. There you go.
Yeah. I'll blend in.
I want to see... Yeah, so you can see their likes and dislikes down at the bottom. So, Vega here...
He's from Rashid's from a Middle Eastern family.
Yes, and my job is one of the Shadaloo's 4 kings. I like beauty, myself, and roses.
He likes new things, movies, and friends.
Do you think they're talking about the television show or just his friends?
No, the television show.
Okay, he loves Chandler.
Yeah.
Rashid is such a Phoebe. Come here. Yeah, I can already tell that you're just gonna fucking...
Oh, no.
Alright, stop. Oh, you kicked wind at me! Yeah, I think you're like the Fujin of this game. You got like wind attacks. So, Vega's like very bouncy. Kind of fly around the place. But what I like about Vega in this game is I don't know if you've been able to do this before, but I can take out and put away my claws like Wolverine. So I'm a lot faster if I don't have my claws out. Stop.
Ah!
Berserker Barrage. Stop. I'll just keep... Oh, jeez. Get very quiet while I try and punch you in the face a lot. No! Ah!
Damn it.
Still the king. Still the king. There's people just shooting guns off in the background there. To one end, I am not sure. Getting that first hit on me. Getting sloppy over here. Oh, wow! That was really good. Not as good as this, though.
Oh,
what's going
on here?
I really like Vega's special attack. Kablam! So Vega, I really like Vega because you do kind of... Oh, you did it! Oh, that's your, yeah, so that's your critical... No, your V trigger, sorry. Which mine just teleports and does like a little Wolverine Berserker Barrage at you. Yeah, that's cool. Keep kicking wind at me. There we go. That's the way. I'm just trying to show you my somersaults, man. Come here. Are you just rubbing the controller?
I'm just trying to get this to go.
Okay, so yeah, well, let me break it down for you, and I'll break it down for everyone at home, even though you can't see us. Square's your light punch, triangle's your medium punch, X your light kick, circle's your medium kick, R1 heavy punch, R2 heavy kick.
Okay.
And you just want to kind of use those in combos. Also, generally, to do one of those big critical art attacks, it's like double fireball motion, down forward, and then one of the attacks.
That's too much.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Yeah, kind of like it's one of those things that if you've been playing fighting games for a long time, you can pick this up, you know, because this is just kind of the way Street Fighter has controlled for decades.
I'm not going to learn now.
You're not going to learn now, but now I've given the information to the people at home. You know, if you want to learn how to play Street Fighter, you come to the right place.
Yep.
This is Street Fighter time. I'll play a couple more matches here, and then that's kind of what Street Fighter has to offer, so... I'm going to beat Dhalsim, and I'm going to tell everyone at home why I don't like the way Dhalsim controls in this game. Because he is exactly...
Oh, what's going on with this guy?
So he doesn't really factor into the story a lot, and I've never seen him before. I think he's a new character.
Okay.
Do you remember the last episode of Season 4 in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, where she keeps having the dream about the Tribal Slayer?
Yeah.
That's what he reminds me of.
Okay.
That's a deep pull, but I can't stop thinking about it, so...
Wait, wasn't the Tribal... It's a woman, right?
Yeah.
That dies out in the desert?
Well, man, it's hot spoilers for,
yeah.
for Buffy.
16 years ago.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. So
she likes meat dishes and fighting.
She does like meat, and her younger brother.
He likes curry and meditation?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Look, man. Street Fighter. If you came to Street Fighter for racial sensitivity, I'm gonna tell you came to the wrong game!
He hates eating cows.
So, yeah, you're probably gonna wipe the floor with me as Dhalsim, because he's very slow. Look at his floaty-ass jump. And I can lob little fireballs at you. I can also set you on fire. You're gonna take the... So damage over time is something that I don't remember ever being in a Street Fighter game, but it's been a while since I played it. But now that you're on fire, you're taking a little bit of damage as long as you're in that, like, pool of fire. Yep, this is going real well!
No, stop it! Ah, don't set me on fire.
Be on fire, please. Yeah, you got it. He's got a real floaty jump. Has for as long as I can remember, anyway.
There's just tap dancing Britishmen in the background.
Yeah, well, we're in London. This is, as far as I'm concerned, as much as I know about London, this is exactly what London is like.
Yep.
There's a man playing a flying V guitar over there.
Punks and gentlemen.
There's punkers, and there's a janitor.
And a blind black
And I'm
man?
pretty sure there's, yeah, the Royal Guard is right there. They're playing drums and fucking French horn and a trumpet. I can't even pay attention right now because I am too busy. Touch that! Touch the fireball, please! Oh, god damn it. Yeah, Dulcim's also critical art is not something that I think is very useful. You kind of have to aim it at somebody and they have to get hit by the giant, slow-moving fireball. I wasn't even paying attention that time. So the reachy arms mean I can just stand over here and punch you like that, and that's what everyone comes to YouTube videos of Street Fighter for. So, uh-oh.
Stop that!
Nope, I won't. We're in a street fight. Also, like, a lot of these... So, Street Fighter, but a lot of these locations don't appear to be happening in the street. Like, I would not consider... like this train station, which, by the way, train stations don't generally just have a train in the middle of the station back there.
And a big sign that says London.
No, but I would... And Capcom also. But I don't know that I would consider this a street fight.
No. Station fight?
Yeah.
Hey, teach me that stretchy thing. Matsuda Jujutsu.
That's the other, like, the story of this game. The story of this game is just every character going to a different character being like, hey, show me how you do that. And no one ever learns anything, except they go like, oh, the real secret was to be myself. And then they go fight another guy.
You can't do it.
No, you have to learn yoga for 1,000 years before you can be stretchy and shoot fire at guys.
What's her backstory?
She is a Brazilian... No, wait. She is Brazilian,
yeah.
but she is like an old grappling friend of Zangief.
Okay.
So she factors into the story by
being his friend,
wrestling Zangief at some point. Also, I did not know it was pronounced Zangief until like today, because I've been pronouncing it Zangief my entire life.
That makes more sense.
It does, but it's not pronounced that way, I suppose. You're gonna be Chun-Li there. Some Chun-Li. Chun-Li's got, she has some physics going on, let me tell you.
A lot of bouncing cleavage.
We're measuring our knees just there. Whose knee is the best? It's yours, because you're all kicks.
Look at that.
Chun-Li, she is a
She likes crepes. And fruit and Western sweets. What are Western sweets?
Just candies from not China?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Coffee crisps.
Mars bars.
Mayor's Bears.
Mars bars.
Yeah. Maybe a Snickers.
An arrow.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, why not? What about a peppermint arrow?
I like those.
Also, I don't consider this a street either.
No, it's a
This is, if anything, if anything, this is a mire. Get out of here.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, so she's got Bruce Lee kicks. Her dad was a cop. She's a cop. That sheep doesn't look like a worm at all. Ken was always my main, so I got real good with Ken in Street Fighter 4. He plays pretty similarly here, but you know, he's got some differences. Let me tell you, it is liberating to go to Ken after playing as Dulcim there. Ken doesn't need yoga to do sweet whirlwind kicks and be fast.
Look at that worm sheep. I can see it in the neck.
I think you and Adam are both crazy.
I'm
not crazy, you're crazy!
We're both screwing with you.
Yeah, don't. Stop that. Look, those are all... Actually, so those ones over there look way less like worms than that one does.
Yeah. Well, they're not twitching around like that little freak.
Well, yeah, that's probably why they're not hanging out with them.
This one's just having seizures in the middle of the fight. What are you doing?
Critical art!
No.
These look really stylish and I like them a lot! And they're, like, pretty easy to pull off, and you smell my foot there? Oh wow, you just jumped off the wall.
I didn't notice.
You like, hit the wall, and I don't know if everybody can do that, or if that's just a Chun-Li thing. Ken wins, though. Yeah. I want to stress, I apologize for there being, like, no character audio. Did not see that coming. I should really figure out why the PS4 hates being recorded. Maybe just stop recording on it altogether, but you can't get this anywhere else. Unless I was playing on the PC, and for whatever reason I'm just opposed to playing a fighting game on the computer. I don't know why.
Seems weird.
I had Mortal Kombat Trilogy on the computer when I was much younger, and because there was no controller support for things back then, I was just playing it with the keyboard, and I felt like a real goober.
Can you bust out that thing for the...
So that the fight stick that I have will work for this.
Yeah.
But it is a Mortal Kombat fight stick.
Yeah.
And the button layout is different.
Okay.
There's extra buttons on that because there's no back to block with Mortal Kombat. And also, it would just be blasphemous to try that.
You should do it though.
Okay, I'll be Ryu here. Everyone comes to. Actually, I'll save Ryu until you play as Ken because everyone comes for a Ken Ryu fight. We'll save that to the very end. I'll be Nash. Nash is Frankenstein, and he can teleport.
He's pretty handsome for a Frankenstein.
He's pretty. It's Charlie Nash.
Yeah.
He's got no affiliations, and he
has
doesn't.
No likes.
He doesn't like anything.
Macaulay likes powerful souls.
Yeah, he's a big James Brown fan. Loves Bruno Mars.
Pretty fat too.
Because he's 250 pounds?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all muscle, though.
He couldn't ride on a hoverboard.
It's true.
He's above the limit.
I've seen some pretty fat kids riding on hoverboards, man.
But they're breaking it, aren't they?
Yeah, they are, actually! So this is Zangief's level. Also not a street! This is in the middle of a ring! This is an organized fight! It is, in fact, the opposite of a street fight! Actually, what would the opposite of a street fight be?
A rooftop fight.
But would it be a fight, or would it be a rooftop friendly?
Like a rooftop tea party.
Yeah, like a rooftop gathering, a rooftop amicable gathering. That's the movie I'm making. That's actually a game jam I'm doing right now. It's the rooftop amicable gathering. Yeah. Stop, you're gonna win. No, I'm trying to be I'm trying to be Charlie Nash. Goddamn. Actually, Macaulay's really good. And he's got that hair I love. Also, if you build up your V trigger, you can go all Super Saiyan. Because this is an anime-ass fighting game. Not really though. This is nowhere near as anime as some of the fighting games that I've played. But you do go all Super Saiyan if you press both the right triggers. It's pretty cool actually.
Damn.
Nash pretty good. He's pretty quick. I like him. There are just Russian dancers like Yakov Smirnov.
I love that bear.
I told you don't. I told you before, don't do it. Oh, it's Charlie Nash!
What nationality is Macaulay supposed to be?
Tribal?
Mayan?
I don't know. Ancient. Some ancient civilization thingy. Yeah, so I don't really know what the, I guess the benefit of the teleport there would be to get behind you and keep a combo going, but I'm not great at starting up combos, so. Yeah, there we go. That was useful. I got right out of the way what you're doing. Stop. God damn. You took that one. You took it right away from me. You never even went Super Saiyan. How upsetting.
I was trying. Have to learn how to do it first.
Living or dead, in my stomach, all are equal. That's what I say before I eat any meal.
Wait, is he supposed to eat him?
He's eating your soul.
Oh.
He's like Shang Tsung. Oh wow, is it really 50-50? This won't stand.
We'll see.
Alright, Ryu Ken, let's go. I was already Ken, you gotta be Ken this time. I'm making choices for you. I kind of appreciate that they have gone, they have made strides at kind of separating Ken and Ryu here, because they used to just be like a palette swap, and I guess they went in the direction that Ken's more of a kicky guy, and Ryu's always looking for the power of the fist, which, let me tell you, playing this fighting game, this story mode, and Ryu's whole story is like, I seek the power of the fist, is just like,
yeah,
that's lewd, man. Yeah. I don't need that in my fighting game. But
I didn't notice that little pentagonal chart in the corner there. For
yeah, that tells you like which one. That's actually useful to bring up because it does tell you like their mobility and their strength and stuff like that. So these guys used to just be a palette swap. They still play pretty similarly. They have similar moves, but it's.
He looks a lot like Little Mac.
Which one, mine or yours?
Ryu.
But yeah, he's got the boxing gloves and. He doesn't have a trainer. Well, he's got Gookins, but he doesn't have a trainer riding behind him on a bike telling him he can do it, or like jerking him off real fast to give him extra strength. I don't know what Goken does behind the scenes. See, this is a street fight. This one is a street.
San Francisco kind or Tokyo? I don't know.
This is Brazil.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. The statue up there that isn't Jesus?
Yeah, it's a soccer ball or something. Yeah, when Ryu's powered up, his things go way faster.
Ah! Did I get you?
No, I got you. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, they got those Brazilian dancing ladies. The guy's got a soccer ball with the Brazilian colors on it. Please hit, please hit, please hit, please hit, please hit, please hit, please... No! God damn it! I want everyone to know that's Jordan clacking those buttons over there. That is not me. I'm doing some clacking on my own over here, actually. It's working for him, though. You're doing a good job. Whoa!
Oh, you're stunned.
I'm stunned. Yeah, you did it.
How do you stun him?
Do
it again.
There is a meter under the. Oh!
Oh, I almost did something.
No, you did. You powered up. You're fine. You got me. So you see the bar under your health there?
Yeah.
As that builds up, whether you're punching me or whether I'm like blocking and you're punching me, when that gets to full, it means that I've been stunned, which is just a way to discourage people from staying on the defensive and just blocking all the time, which works because I never go defensive anyway. It's boring. I don't want to fucking block in this game. I just want to punch. Don't. It's gonna go right through you again.
Uh-oh.
No, I gotcha.
Damn it.
Haha. I think yours is if you do down forward kick. Any of the kicks should do it. Alright, okay. Too quick! Oh, he's so quick! You got me.
Oh. Ah! God! Come on.
I'll lame it out. I swear. I don't care.
No!
I will lame this out.
Get down.
This is how this ends!
There we go.
I really thought I could lay me out there. Alright, is that gonna be it or one more?
Let's do one more.
Okay.
There's a happy dancing fruit seller in the background.
That's just like Brazil.
Yeah.
So, as someone who has not played much Street Fighter in the past, how does this game grab you? How does it feel?
That's fun.
Yeah?
I like Mortal Kombat more. But...
I also like Mortal Kombat more. Always have, always will. But I can appreciate Street Fighter for what it is. The people who get real serious about fighting games seem to get like more into Street Fighter than because of like the technical aspect of it. But that is just an outsider's perspective. Oh, sheep, why not? You gonna be Raul Julia?
I'm not sure. Yeah, okay.
Alright, Zangief. Oh, purple Zangief.
It just highlights his veins a little bit
No,
more.
I think it's his pants.
Oh.
His little undies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's kind of the one instance where I really would have loved to be, there to be voice acting recording here, because his Russian accent is top shelf. 399 pounds! That's not a human man!
Yeah, no.
That's like a car.
I wonder, how much does Shaq weigh?
I don't know. I think you gotta go to howmuchdoesshaqweigh.com for that. I got a cool backpack. This guy, look at your beautiful purple undies.
Is that chest hair?
It is chest hair. It's perfectly manicured triangular chest hair. And I think those are like a lot of stretch marks around his body too. I didn't. Maybe they're bear claws. I make claw marks because he wrestles bears all the time. I like Rashid. I like the way Rashid's kind of a jokey, like goofball character in his story. And again, like I said, they really went into like the silliness aspect of Street Fighter more in this game than at least with my experience in the past. But you know, to be like kind of a jokey character, he's actually really quick. He doesn't hit super hard, but he's got a ton of good like combo specials and stuff. I kicked you in the shins really good until you died.
Okay, 10 points. I did
Yeah, that's a bright purple.
It is a bright purple. You're not going to be doing much sneaking around in that color. Oh, whoa. Did not mean to do that, but that worked out real good for me.
I'm in a tornado.
You are in a tornado. Just kicking my feet. I think all the music in the game is actually really good too. Like I like all the tracks for the the different locations. Oh, you bitch! Your special is you're gonna take this round anyway, but your special is really complicated. Well, not complicated, but like more difficult to pull off than it's worth. When you can just kick me until I'm dead.
That's how you wrestle a bear.
You just kick it a bunch until it's dead. Do you have hair coming out of your chins?
I think so.
Or are those the boots?
I think that's foot hair.
Okay, that's gross. There we go. This one. Ugh. God damn you, Zangief. Yeah! See, he's got a lot of strings like that that go together that I really like.
Stop doing stuff.
No, I really hope that takes it because I don't know that I have it in me to. Oh no! Oh jeez! Oh motherfucker! Okay, that's gonna be it. Jordan, thank you for playing Street Fighter with me. Yeah, it's a good time. I mean, it is a modern fighting game, so chances are they're going to be releasing new fighters and stuff in the future. But it looks really good. It plays really well. A modicum faster than the last Street Fighter I played. But this is available at a retailer near you, and also on the PlayStation Store for the low price of, again, at least in Canada, $80.
That's a lot.
Video games cost more here.
Yeah,
I think it's still $60 in the States.
If you're watching this and want to buy it, you probably already have
yeah, like if you've made it to this point in the video, hey, thank you. Congratulations. You should maybe subscribe or whatever. But yeah, like this game, it's Street Fighter still. And if you want to like sit down, knock back a couple brews, play some Street Fighter,
just like the classic American holiday.
Classic American holiday. There's you can't really go wrong with this. It feels totally good. At least from someone who's not super like into like fighting game intricacies and stuff. But that's gonna do it. And thanks everyone for watching. And like I said, I'll probably play some of this online later today. So come back for that if you want. And we'll see you then. Bye everybody.
See ya.
Bye Jordan.
Bye.